Welcome back to the PWC channel. This is not Trannel, but it is Radioactive Mayo here for the Aether Division finals between Jam and Ronansting. I'm also joined here by Scary Monsters Over Heaven.
Hello. Yeah, good to be here.
Yeah, we have an interesting matchup here. On Jam's side, we have Terra Captain Sinistcha, which has been tearing through playoffs, and Ronan has Terra Captain Drampa. So we see interesting teams here. Looks like both ground types, Nidoqueen and Swampert, are here, but no Corviknight from
Yeah, I
Jam.
expected Corviknight.
So that's interesting. And we see Hitmonlee coming out of Ronansting, as well as the Delphox. No King Gambit. So very interesting there. I think we were just talking before recording, but Sinistcha is definitely very scary. It's been performing really well in playoffs, but Drampa does have the Sap Sipper, so I feel like as a signature, Drampa can actually hold its weight potentially against Sinistcha here.
Yeah, Drampa just comes in and maybe even doesn't Terra just to maintain the normal type and the Sap Sipper or Terra normals or whatever.
True, yeah, because it's just immune to Shadow Ball, so it could actually be a really good answer to Sinistcha.
And then, yeah, it's interesting he brought the Hitmonlee and the Breakshin, or the not Breakshin, the big Breakshin.
The Delphox.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, I mean, I think the Delphox could be good because I was talking a lot about first, I think Delphox could actually get buffed up by the opposing psychic terrain. That's interesting.
That's true.
And then, yeah, I was talking a lot about Nidoqueen, and I think Delphox is a nice way to revenge kill Nidoqueen.
So we see Nidoqueen on Kilo Wattrel to start. Nidoqueen is definitely in a good position here. Could see it set up Stealth Rock or even Toxic Spikes potentially.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the Toxic Spikes are maybe a little it's maybe a little early for Toxic Spikes with the Glamora in the back.
Yeah, that might not even come because of Glamora. But we could see Stealth Rock here. I feel like Kilo Wattrel has to U-turn out. I was just thinking, I think Cinderace looks pretty scary here. I don't think Ronan has a lot that wants to switch into Cinderace at all.
Yeah, that's true, because there's 3 fire resists, but 2 of them are kind of not real. And then the Drampa is already tied up and dealing with other things.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also if Drampa isn't Terraing, it could be vulnerable to a high jump kick or something from Cinderace as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it does U-turn out. Honestly, it's not even that bad if Nidoqueen just clicked an attack here as well.
Yeah, oh wow, we do see Drampa right away. And it takes the Sludge Wave pretty well.
Yeah, really well. That is not a lot of damage.
I feel like this is definitely like Spadef Drampa with leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we see Terra Ghost.
Oh.
Interesting. Well, that means it's actually going to be weak to Shadow Ball now. That's an interesting Terra Ghost right off the bat. So
yeah, it's interesting to activate it now. I think maybe the plan was to Terra Ghost on a grass attack from Sinistcha and KO it back, but to fire it off now means you can't come in on Sinistcha.
Well, I think that's a great Toxic from Nidoqueen, just to immediately put a Toxic on this Drampa. That's great for Jam.
Yeah, I agree. Especially because I guess I was gonna say because the Drampa's not Berserk, it kind of matters, but it wouldn't matter that much if it was Berserk.
Yeah, I mean we're assuming it's Sap Sipper, but I'm not sure.
I would be surprised if it's not.
Yeah, me too. Umbreon is pretty free here though. Could throw up a Wish or even Baton Pass. Is that legal? I think so.
Is Baton Pass legal? I think Dry Passing is legal. I'm not. I just haven't tried.
I see Swampert double.
Ooh.
On Florges. Florges could carry the grass move potentially, but it seems unlikely. I'm not sure what we see here. Could see some hazards. But yeah, I feel like the early Toxic on Drampa is huge for Jam. I know Jam's coming in as the 10th seed into playoffs, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Baton Pass.
I hope it's legal. So Sinistcha is out now. We see a lot of double switching. Kilo Wattrel is going to be the answer for Sinistcha here. So yeah, unless this thing is like Terra Steel, Hurricane is pretty free here. We might have to go
Yeah,
back into
Hurricane is really scary.
Umbreon.
There's no resist.
It's going to be Swampert. Ooh, that
Yeah,
doesn't
I wonder.
half.
Yeah, that's very high. That's got to be.
It's not quite a 2-hit KO. Ooh, Swampert lives the second one and gets the flip turn off. And the flip turn is doing over half. But now Swampert is basically dead as a sack.
So is this Scarf Lele, or is it just planning on eating the hit here, or?
This definitely could be Scarf Lele. I wouldn't be surprised. Psychic, not Psyshock. So Floor just takes that pretty comfortably. Yeah, Lele is a threat too. Lele is always a threat. Delphox can definitely deal with it late game though.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, this torrent moment.
But yeah, when that Kilo Wattrel comes out, the Hurricane is actually pretty hard to switch into here. Oh, another Baton Pass on Florges. Okay.
Yeah, especially because like the Sinistcha. I mean, it's possible that the Sinistcha does have a Terra that's pretty good into Hurricane, and he just wanted to preserve HP. But likely, it means that he he doesn't have a Terra that's great into it. Like, probably something that is neutral or worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it could be Terra fighting Sinistcha, because
this is unburdened Hitmonlee to deal. I mean, actually, I've been so sick of it with Psychic Seed. But I think it might be unburdened of some description to try and take advantage of the terrain.
Yeah, it definitely could be. But we just need knockoff to pick off Swampert. I mean, that's fair.
So then maybe Lele just comes back in if it is Scar.
I would say Lele could just come back in here and probably just fire off another Psychic. I mean, I don't see why not. But we do see Cinderace, actually. This Hitmonlee is potentially like Focus Sash or even like Endure. So
yeah,
Cinderace might just want to go for U-turn first.
Ooh,
or Zen Headbutt. Ooh, and that hits the Glamora.
Pyapa Berry.
Wow. Pyapa Berry is nice. Well, it's not Toxic Debris.
Yeah, that's true. Which means it's Corrosion?
That's good damage on Glamora. And yeah, Cinderace can just go for it again. Yeah, I think Corrosion...
Corrosion must have Toxic, right?
Yeah, I think Corrosion makes a lot of sense for Corviknight and Nidoqueen. Ooh, Delphox with the Trick immediately. What is that? Trick Scarf. Okay, so
the Cinderace was Scarfed. Doesn't mean that the Lele wasn't, but it's definitely, for the unknown info, it just changes the odds a little.
The Cinderace was Boots, so now Delphox is Boost and Cinderace.
Oh, and now it's Scarf. Oh, I misread. Yeah.
So I think he was predicting the Umbreon switch on the Trick.
Yeah, probably yes.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, getting Scarf on the Umbreon would have been really nice.
But it's a nice U-turn from Cinderace, and Scarf Cinderace is still really good here. Especially because I don't think
currently no hazards are up, so.
Yeah, exactly. No hazards are up, so the Boots wasn't even particularly useful. There's no Toxic Debris, so yeah, that's pretty nice here. We could see something like Nidoqueen come back out, or potentially just Lele again. I guess Jam is just considering what he wants to bring out on this Delphox, but yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't know if it's Nidoqueen, the Delphox is starting to do a lot of damage just with the Psychic move.
Mm-hmm. True.
Could even. I mean, the fact that it was Trick makes me think that maybe it doesn't feel confident against Umbreon, like it's not packing a strong Fairy move or something.
Yeah, it probably has.
Okay, this is got to be Terra in here, right?
Yeah, this definitely. I mean, it is heat proof, so the Fire move is neutral.
That's true.
But just go easy Shadow Ball. Yeah, Shadow Ball makes sense for Lele too, but it looks like we just trade here. I think that's a good trade to remove the Delphox.
And then it's Hurricane time again.
Now it's Hurricane time. I want to say Umbreon can switch in, potentially. I mean, it is leftovers, but yeah, and especially because Hurricane can miss,
The
too.
last thing Hurricane hit Swampert for 54. That was a
That
lot.
that is true.
So
That is true. This actually definitely could be Specs. Um, Kilowattrel. Yeah, ooh.
39.
Looks like it
Okay,
might.
but the Umbreon does not get 2-hit KO'd.
It looks like it's a narrowly not a 2 KO, and Umbreon can wish, so that's pretty huge. Glomora might be able to set up hazards here. At this point, Stealth Rock would be pretty nice. Nah, it's just gonna be toxic. Toxic is pretty good on anything here, though. I feel like. I think we see Sinistcha. Okay.
Yeah, Toxic is pretty high value all around.
Yeah, especially on the Sinistcha.
Yeah, the Sinistcha might have been the best you could have gotten.
Yeah, because I mean, Sinistcha can just strength zap, but with the Toxic, that really puts it on a timer. And it's not doing much to Florges, but the burn is nice. We see the burn on the Matcha Gotcha.
Yeah, neutralizing the leftovers.
It's Calm Minding here, but it's Toxic, so...
Yeah, so it's on the clock.
Are we just sacking Sinistcha here? It's on 1%. Yeah, it looks like Sinistcha is... We're just sacking Sinistcha. That's interesting. I'm not sure why we're sacking Sinistcha. It didn't even Terra. But now Nidoqueen can just fire off an attack. I mean, a Sludge Wave. I think we might see Drampa come out here. Or Glomora.
Predicting. Ooh. Oh, Sub is really cool. Yeah, okay. And then just Earth Power. Okay, yeah.
Sub-Toxic Nidoqueen. That's a cool set.
And then if the Kilowattrel is Specs here, which I think it might be, then...
Yeah. I mean, Umbreon can come in, but ooh... That's an unfortunate Hurricane.
Oh my god, now Nidoqueen is faster, too, than... Is likely faster than, maybe not Hitmonlee, but Florges and Drampa.
Yeah, that Hurricane miss is rough, because I think that would have killed Nidoqueen. I'm a little surprised to not see Umbreon there, but losing Nidoqueen is tough. Or losing Kilowattrel is tough.
The Pokemon that have been lost on Ronin sites are all of the fast guys.
Yeah.
Feels like a big deal.
I mean, yeah, because Cinderace is just going to come in at the end and click Pyro Ball.
Yeah.
It's just really a matter of getting through this Florges, but okay, we see Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen gets healed up. That's good. And Drampa is toxic, so I think we can... I guess we're going to stall it out a little bit with Sub. I think Umbreon is pretty free here.
Drampa's normal stab, if it had one, normally would be Hyper Voice, right?
Yeah.
Which would go through the Sub.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Sub was a little interesting there. I mean, I feel like he can just go Umbreon, get a little more toxic damage.
I think that's the plan. Well.
I guess that invites Florges, but I don't know. I think this Nidoqueen is like really valuable right now, and you know.
Yeah, I agree. I preserve Nidoqueen above basically anything.
We just got to wear down this Drampa. Drampa has a recover though, doesn't it? Or Roost?
Roost, I think it Roost. Yeah.
Yeah. So this thing could stick around a little bit, but it is on a timer.
Yeah, and it's already the current innings, the toxic damages are starting to build up. So like if it was to Roost, it's only gaining like 30, not 50.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see Hyper Voice from Drampa. Maybe it doesn't have it, but Hitmonlee comes out now on the Sub, another Sub. So looks like Nidoqueen will at least be able to get some damage on Hitmonlee here with a Sludge Wave.
And Hitmonlee has... Oh, no, wait, no. Hitmonlee does have special defense. One of its defense stats is like 0.
Yeah, it has higher special defense, so it should take a hit here. Oh, but we just see Drampa come back out. Interesting. So I guess he's preserving health on Hitmonlee. We're already behind us up here,
so I think we just keep attacking.
Yeah, there's the Roost though, but yeah, just keep wearing down this Drampa. Nidoqueen can definitely just sit here.
Yeah, if Drampa wanted to make any like upwards progress in terms of its own HP, it would have to be coming in, roosting, switching, and back out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah, now Earth Power
not
knocks it
going to
out.
be really
That's
good.
pretty huge. That's pretty
Hitmonlee's not going to
huge.
kill this, yeah.
And now Hitmonlee.
Oh, Toxic. On the Hitmonlee, interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'm not sure what item this Hitmonlee is. Oh, it is Bulk Up. It must be like Citrus Berry or something. Some kind of berry. I don't know.
Or like,
Or it's just dead.
Post-combat herb or something like that.
Man, Nidoqueen really is just put in so much work right there.
Yeah.
This is it. It's over.
I mean,
Cinderace wins.
the coverage on Nidoqueen is just so good. It's like, I mean, in this case, it's not using it. It's only attacks for stat. But
that Subtoxic set was so good at bringing down Drampa. That's it. That's GG. Well,
it was an interesting battle for sure.
Yeah. Really good game. I think Nidoqueen put in a ton of work with the Subtoxic. It is kind of a shame that Drampa didn't have the Hyper Voice to really punish the sub.
Yeah, to go past the sub, yeah.
But the miss on the Hurricane on Kilowattrel was rough too. I mean that Specs Hurricane probably would have knocked out Nidoqueen, and would have been a very different game.
Yeah, a completely different game. But at the same time, the Kilowattrel was like, it clicked 4 Hurricanes, it missed 1. That's actually like slightly better than average.
Yeah, that's Pokemon for you. You know, that just happens. But yeah, GG to both coaches, and it looks like the Aether Division champion goes to Jam, the 10th seed, coming into playoffs with the upset, gumming it all the way to the finals and winning it all. So yeah, great season.
That's a good storyline.
It really is. That's great for the plot. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.